But my question is about confidence and kind of being a woman leader. Like, have you always been confident, and do you have any advice for women in the room who want to go into leadership and just want to build a little confidence doing that?
And the thing I used to always say to myself is like, okay, when it comes to asking a question in a forum like this, and I was super nervous, I'd get into my head like, okay, it's not Sarah Fryer asking this question. I am asking it so that there will be a female voice in this room right now. Because I live in so many rooms where even if there are a few women, they don't speak up. And if you can just get in early, good job, you take down the pressure a little bit, and you open the door for everyone else.
I just want to welcome Monica McWilliams to our panel. As many of you I'm sure know, Monica McWilliams was a co-founder of the Northern Ireland Women's Coalition, which was a party that was heavily involved in the Good Friday Agreement talks and was a strong voice at the table advocating for human rights, equality and the rights of victims. Monica is also a former Chief Commissioner of the Northern Ireland Human Rights Commission and has spent decades as an academic at Ulster University.
Sure, I was going to say, just speaking of confidence, Monica McWilliams just walked in the room. I think that's a great question. I have not always had confidence, and I think it's something that you have to practice and practice and practice.
Monica, would you like to come in on the question of, were you always confident, and how did you build your confidence over time?
No, I was a country girl raised on a farm in Kilrea outside Coleraine, and it took me a long time not to. It was a good value my mother gave me, which was not to get above your station. You know that old Northern Irish thing, don't get above yourself because you'll get knocked down pretty quick. Whereas I taught in America, and every time I taught an American student and I'd say, well done, they'd say, why, thank you, I thought I did pretty well myself. It was a completely different culture. So I was raised in that culture and didn't have much confidence, but at school it was great because I joined the debating society. Played hockey, I got my confidence from my teammates. Do one thing to your fellow school student. Every time that you do something and you hear them speak or they've done something and they've been nervous about it, afterwards say to them, well done. We don't do that enough. We don't encourage each other enough. We don't empower each other enough. And I'll tell you, you'll go away feeling 6 foot higher when somebody else says it to you. Because you're the worst in beating yourself up. You're thinking, I could have done that better. Practice, practice, practice. How do you get practice? By taking the opportunity when somebody asks you. If they ask you, don't say, oh no, I couldn't do that. You can do it, and even if you make a mistake, build on that, because I'll tell you, I learned more from my mistakes than I did from my successes, and that's how you build your confidence. Stand up, speak out. Why did I pick that title? Because I had been told in the parliamentary chamber for 2 full years during our peace talks, shut up and sit down. And I thought, I'm not shutting up, I'm not sitting down. And because you've said that, I'm standing up and speaking out. So you do the same.